are there any other shortfalls that you can think of in which computerized order entry systems could create the potential for?
We have a lot of problems being reported with information technology in general, not just CPOE, but other types of technologies as well, from automated dispensing cabinets and smart pumps to carousels and so on and so forth. One really good thing is that we're seeing a big pickup in adoption of these technologies, like barcoding, for example. So we have more hospitals that are using them, so naturally you're going to get more feedback about things that go wrong. With computerized prescribing, we have had, quite a few incidents of wrong drug, wrong patient. We'll have 5, 6, 7 patients' profiles open at the same time. The doctor's working intently and gets a phone call and doesn't even realize that the phone call was about another patient and thinks he's on the right patient and he's on the other patient, and a whole set of orders get written for the wrong patient. We've had many other issues as well. We had problems with one particular system that was changing the decimal point. If the dose was 2.5 milligrams, it was making it 25. It would literally move the decimal point over by 1. We have to call the computer system vendor. We have to call the source, the folks that are the source of that error, the way that it's communicated. This was part of a medication reconciliation enhancement where they were getting medication information from community pharmacy, and as it was coming in, it was changing the decimal point over by 1. So we started getting reports about that, and we got that fixed. We had a lot of cooperation from the vendor community on that one. We had another one where if you ordered something and it wasn't on the formulary, it would make a suggestion for another drug in that class, but it wasn't for the same purpose necessarily. So it was suggesting your use of something that didn't make sense for that particular condition. So we had to address that as well. It just seems like we are constantly having electronic prescribing issues, and we do hear a lot of complaints about it. But on the good news side, we could expect that. Every time we put out something to improve safety, there's always going to be unintended consequences that you couldn't perhaps recognize up front. And when you learn about them and you get them fixed, you just continuously are improving the system. And so I think that's a big part of it. We've encouraged reporting of information technology errors to us, and we do work directly with the vendors. And there's an organization, ECRI Institute, that we're working with as well. We are one of the partners with their effort to improve information technology. And of course, the Office of ONC, the Office of the National Coordinator for Information Technology. So there's still lots of work to do, but I think we're making progress.